Yeah, so we started writing the songs actually a year ago, putting them into a one sort of package. Uh, I wrote two of the songs of the EP a couple of years ago. They had no vocals on them, but I knew that I would want Isabelle to be the vocalist for this project. And once we moved out of the city, we knew we had the time to do all that, so we started writing lyrics and the journey began. And we got two more songs that I written in the process, and we ended up putting lyrics to those. And when we listened back to them, we were like, yeah, this sounds like a good 4-song EP. Um, so yeah, and we also had come across the word blood-brain barrier in one of the TV shows or something, and thought it would be a cool name for a project. So together we decided, yeah, that's how we should get on with it, and that's how the journey started. Our sound comes from various musical influences. As for the mix and mastering, we do all that in the house. Like, it's all me who does that. And I don't like overproduced uh, metal, like um, super loud drums. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't feel organic. So as far as sound goes, we subconsciously end up aiming for old Wolves in the Throne Room meets the new, like, sludge bands, and some doom bands like Catatonia and like uh, Opeth. Yeah, so we just combine all the sounds, whatever we think is like makes sense. But at the end of the day, like, our sound is more just our sound, because I like all of these genres, and I don't want to sound uh, just focused on one thing. I want to be able to, like, keep the music interesting, and the only way to do that is just let the music take you wherever it wants to take you, and not try to, like, put it in a box. So yeah, as far as sound goes, I think it's just heavy, cold, dark, and more hypnotic. The way I mix things is like, if I can hypnotize myself with my own mix, and sometimes I even try to sleep to it. And if I fall asleep, that's great, because then I have not. It's not like taking my attention out of the song. So that's the that's how I would define the sound. So the writing process, we wait till the song is completely written, with before we add any lyrics or give it some sort of meaning. We I usually write some guitar parts at home. I record them when I have a bunch of ideas. Then I take it to the studio, and then I try to add drums and bass to it, and see how that, like, sounds. Move things around, see if this works, that works, whatever feels right. And once that is done, we'll have like a instrumental demo, and then we bring that home, and we try to write lyrics to it, try to see what kind of, like, picture the sound is painting for us, and if it works with the overall riffs and grooves. And then we just come up with some lyrics on it, and then we go back to the studio, and then we jam it out with DI guitars and live reamping. So it's like having a band, but not really. But it helps us, like, feel the song before we actually record it, for the purposes of releasing it. And yeah, we just like to keep it interesting, as I said before. So when we check the songs and, like, listen to it after we've demoed it, we like to make sure it's, like, hitting the spot. Everything is, like, working with each other, and not, like, not going out of the vibe too much, and but still like keeping it interesting. So that's obviously a challenge, but that's something we like to have fun with. So yeah. As for the lyrics, we for this particular release, the way we approached it is like we listen to the song and we try to picture what kind of like scenery it's painting in front of us. So like, for example, like Desire to be Thoughtless, the sound of that song, the heaviness, it just made us feel like earthquakes and like volcanoes and just stuff erupting out of nowhere. Like, so the lyrics goes like, tectonic plates collide, and stuff like that. So that's like an example of how we like write lyrics for our for this album. And we same thing with like all the other songs where we have like Seek Nothing, Destroy Everything. It's like we didn't have the title before, but we figured it sounds like when we listen to the song, it sounds like some really powerful entity has so much power that it can just destroy everything for no real reason, no purpose. So that's why it seeks nothing. It has no intention. It just likes to destroy things for no reason. So that's a good example of how the lyrics end up and how we end up coming up with like lyrics. The other one would be Testing the Waters, where we like try to again listen to the song, and it just felt like we were like going in a river or something. So it had like a very water sort of feel to it. So we went with like, okay, well, this looks like water stuff, but we're not sure. So it's like testing the waters, which means like just checking out what's out there. So that's the curiosity aspect of that entity that we're talking about in this concept EP. So that's how we come up with lyrics, and once we have the theme, then it just all falls into place, and we just try to like write lyrics around it, and the words just have focus more towards those ideas. So that's our lyric writing process. Yeah, it's we're trying to figure out how we're gonna play live. As of now, I would like to get some sort of band going, but it's gonna be really hard. So for now, we are thinking about reamping the guitars. So we'll have a clean guitar signal coming through the computer or some other device, but it's not gonna go straight to the front of house. It's gonna go into the amps. So it sounds like a real guitarist is playing through the amps, and we like analog gear. We don't like all this new stuff like Axe Effects or whatever. Like, it's just too complicated for us, so we just want to run it through the amp, and it sounds like there's a guitarist there, and I'll be the drummer, so I'll have the click track, and yeah, we'll try to play to that. But yeah, we're also looking for some members, but I'm not expecting to find any members, because it's just everybody's busy with like other bands, and it takes time to like show them the songs, and for them to be able to feel all the songs and play it the way they're supposed to be performed. So for now, we're just gonna stick to local shows and try to play like with the backing track that goes straight through the amp. That's the difference. It's not going to the PA. It's not pre-recorded distorted guitars. It's pre-recorded DI guitars. So it simulates the amp real time. So yeah, it's a challenge, but we might find some live session musicians if possible. If somebody's interested, then yeah, we'll surely give that a shot as well, see how that works, and surely have like a video of us trying to do that. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and you'll know. Yeah, thank you for having us. I'm glad you guys liked our EP. It's surely exciting to know there's all these people around the world who are enjoying these songs and feeling the vibe. So yeah, stay tuned for more. we'll be working on more stuff, and hopefully something else will be out in the next couple of years. And so yeah, follow us on Instagram to see if we have a band or if we're playing live shows. And yeah, keep headbanging and vibing out. Cheers.